Hello, Rise Up Visionaries. I'm Susan May, and I'm here to share my journey and my random ramblings to inspire you to tune into your intuition so that you can continue your journey of unplugging. So, I have about 10 minutes or less until I need to go get my daughter from gymnastics, and so I guess that's a good thing. It will keep me brief. Um, I told you today I would go live about a tale of two flus and how vitamin C played a part in those two flus that went through our family. But before I do that, I am just overflowing with gratitude right now. I am so excited about this vitamin C challenge, and I have been very fortunate to be blessed with some very dear friends that also believe in the power of vitamin C that I have connected with over the years. And I just want to thank publicly Katie Gironda and Theo Farmer because today Katie, in her group that is about vitamin C, that she has worked for years to build. I had a feeling this was a good idea, and I'm just getting so much feedback from people that they really do want something more simple, something that helps them understand what to do and to really maximize the effects that vitamin C can have in their life and on their health. So, thank you, Katie. Thank you, Theo. And I am so excited to connect with so many new people. It's thrilling for me. Um, so, quickly, Tale of Two Flus in, let's see, 2016, our son Carter was born, who is now, he will be 6 next month in February. My sister came to visit us when he was about a month old, and I remember her calling me from the airport. She's like, I don't feel very well, and we were just like, oh, she was already there. We're like, whatever, just come. We thought she had a cold. Well, this thing turned out to be one of the worst illnesses that any of us have ever had. It was awful. So this is 2016, okay? Um, my poor sister is there to meet her nephew and visit with us and see her older niece and nephew. And she was so sick. I remember at one point she was just almost in tears. She felt so horrible. And it was just sad. And eventually she stayed. It was probably like a long weekend visit, 4 or 5 days. um, it ended up getting all of us. I think Mike and my son Jerry maybe were among the first to fall to it, and then I eventually got it. And I remember this thing coming up on me. Like, I took Marisol to the zoo for her zoo class, and and throughout this class, it was like 2 hours, I just started getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Like, it was crazy. And so this flu illness, we never got tested for the flu. It took us a good solid month to really get back completely to normal. And Mike and I talk about this often now because people get sick sometimes, and it's not fun. And you feel like you're gonna die. Like, we literally, after about 5 days or like a weekend, we're like, wow, are we doing the right thing not going to see the doctor? But we were just of the mind to tough it out, to rest. We slept a lot, to eat good food. I can't remember if we took any vitamin C extra or not. If we did, it was minimal. We drank lots of fluids. Um, and so we had horrible coughs that just lingered. And so I am telling you, this illness took us a good month. And the thing that I remember most is even once we started feeling better, our voices still sounded awful. We sounded terrible. And like I said, that cough lingered for a really long time. Fast forward to 2020, January of 2020. So almost 4 years later, and I had started taking vitamin C in, I believe, 2017. So I had been experimenting with my tolerance for vitamin C and how much I needed for about 3 years. And we had another illness, another flu-like illness. Okay, this is January of 2020, just to give you some time frame. And I remember the weekend I was sick, I slept with Carter more than I think I've ever slept in my life. I pretty much slept solid weekend, like both days, just slept and slept. But I took vitamin C too. I was taking 40 to 50 grams of vitamin C every day. And so we were pounding it. We were taking so much vitamin C, and we were set to leave for a trip to Florida to visit my parents. At the time, we lived in Virginia. And so I was nervous because we knew my dad was not feeling well, and we knew that he might even have cancer. This was just before his cancer diagnosis. And I was like, well, should we come? Like, you hear that people, when they have cancer, their immune systems are lowered. But, my family is of the mindset that you live for today. And we didn't want to cancel a visit when you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So, anyways, that flu-like illness, which was bad, it hit us. It might have been as bad as that first one, but within a week, we were really getting back around to our normal state of activity. I went to an amusement park with my kids. A week later, we still were dragging a little bit. Marisol actually the night before went to sleep and slept for like 12 hours. And mind you, she was, so this is 2020, only 2 years ago, she was about 13. So she doesn't need that much sleep. She slept for 12 hours so she could go to this amusement park. She was taking tons of vitamin C. And so it was a vast difference between the two. And I look back on when Carter was a baby, and I'm like, oh, I wish we had known about vitamin C then. We could have handled that illness so much faster and with a lot more comfort, a lot less discomfort and pain. But you know what you know, and you do the best you can. And so that is why I'm so passionate about spreading this news, the good C news, I like to call it, because vitamin C is incredible. It really is like a miracle when you take it correctly. So, you can't stop every illness. I'm telling you, I did get a pretty serious flu-like illness, but you can stop colds and minor illnesses. You could stop them in their tracks. You start to feel a little sick, you take your vitamin C, and of course you do other things to take care of yourself. You get your rest, you eat well, you get exercise. It's not a panacea that will cure all your other bad habits. But when you do that, you literally can stop things. And I have stopped so many colds in their tracks. And I used to get several colds a year, and I don't anymore. Or if I do start to get one, I stop it. And I actually just learned this week that our dear friend Theo, that I was thanking at the beginning, is under the weather, and he is taking massive amounts of vitamin C. So let's all send him some healing love and just get him feeling better. I think that's everything for today. That's the tale of two flus. I'd love to hear from you. I am getting really excited about this challenge now that it's officially on. We have about 5 more days left that you can sign up, and I would love to have you. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's not going to be overwhelming. That is kind of the goal, is to streamline things and make it simple, make it step by step. For people that want more, I will have more. I like to kind of make it not personalized, but have it so people can get what they want out of it. So for people that want more information, we'll have that available. But for people that really just want just the bare bones, tell me what to do, that will be very clear for them too. Please message me if you have any questions. I will be back tomorrow with my dad's story, which is a very special story. And I love you all. Remember, be bold, be brave, be you, because who else is there to be? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.